So moving on to question 2 now, we have a question here dealing with polynomials. So in this case we have a cubic equation and we're given the roots alpha, beta and gamma, and we're asked, without solving the equation, to find the cubic equation whose roots are alpha plus 3, beta plus 3 and gamma plus 3. Okay, and we've got to find these 4 values here, p, q, r and s, where they're integers to be found. So there's a few different ways you can actually solve this. I think the easiest way would be to use substitution for this. Okay, so because we're in terms of w here, what I'm going to say, and because my roots are alpha plus 3, beta plus 3 and gamma plus 3, what I want is that w is equal to x plus 3. Okay, but what I'm going to do here is rearrange this now to be in terms of x. Okay, so we're going to make that connection between x and w. So therefore x, nice and easy, will just be equal to w minus 3. And now all I've got to do is substitute this x here into my cubic here. Okay, and then doing that we can get this new cubic polynomial here, this cubic equation. So doing that now, I've got 2 lots of x cubed where x is w minus 3. So I'll just write all out first. 2 lots of w minus 3 all cubed plus 6 lots of w minus 3 squared minus 3 lots of w minus 3 plus 12, and this is equal to 0. Okay, so now we're going to have to start performing you know, my cubed expression here, my squared expression, and then just simplify everything. So to perform this, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write out what w minus 3 squared will be first. So that'll just be w minus 3 squared. Well, that'll be equal to w squared minus 6w plus 9. Okay, so that's that part there. And if I want the cubic here now, so to times it by w minus 3 again, times w squared minus 6w plus 9. Okay, so I can expand across this, so it'd be w times this, this and this, and then minus 3 times this, this and this. So let's start doing that, right? So this is going to be quite long. Hopefully I will have just about enough room. So this is going to be 2 lots now of, so that'll be w times w squared, so that'll be w cubed. Okay, w times minus 6w, so that'll be minus 6w squared. W times 9, so that'll be plus 9w. Okay, so that's all good so far. I'm going to get minus 3 times w squared, so that'll be minus 3w squared. Minus 3 times minus 6w, so that'll be plus 18w. And then minus 3 times 9, that'll be minus 27. Okay, so all of that will be times by 2, because that's 2 lots of x cubed. We've got 6 lots of this, so this is going to be running off the page here. So let's see if we can fit most of it on. So 6 lots of this, so 6 lots of w squared minus 6w plus 9, minus 3 lots of this, so minus 3 times w, so minus 3w, and then minus 3 times minus 3 plus 9. And we've got our plus 12 at the end, and this is equal to 0. So it's quite long, but let's carry on simplifying this. So now I'm just going to expand everything in here by 2. So 2 times everything, so I'm going to get 2w cubed minus 12w squared plus 18w minus 6w squared plus 18w minus 27. Times in this 3 by 6 now, so I'm going to get plus 6w squared minus 36w. 6 times 9, that'll be plus 54. I've got my minus 3w here, minus 3w plus 9 plus 12, and that's equal to 0. Okay. Oops, I forgot to times my 27 minus 27 by 2. So this here, this will be minus 54. Minus 54. Okay, that's minus 54 there, so apologies for that. So now let's clean this up again. So looking across here now, I notice some terms that will just cancel with each other. So I've got a minus 6w squared here and a positive 6w squared. So that will cancel with that. Have I got anything else? I should do. I've got 18w here, 18w there, and I've got a minus 36w there. So they will cancel with that. Okay, so they cancel. Is there anything else that cancels here? They should do. So I get 2w cubed. Okay, I get 2w cubed. I've got minus 12w squared, so that's good. Minus 12w squared, there's no other w squares. I've got, so that's done. Let's just put a tick, that's done. I've got minus 54 and plus 54, so that cancels. So that's fine. So minus 54. I think I've accidentally not timed something here. Yeah, okay. So that's 18w. So let me just, I've made a big mistake here. This here now, this is 36w. This is 18w. So this isn't cancelled. 18w. Okay, so I made a big mistake. So that, I forgot to times by 2, so it's now 36w. So that does cancel with that. But I've got an 18w left over. Minus 3w, so I get plus 15w. I know I've made a mistake somewhere, so it's very easy to make a mistake with these guys, so just be very careful. Plus 15w, and then at the end I've got 9 plus 12, giving me plus 21. And this is equal to 0. And this now is the cubic equation with these roots. So if I write what my p, q, and r and s are, so p, that would just be equal to 2. Q is going to be equal to minus 12. R will be equal to 15. And my S is equal to 21. And there we have it, that's question 2, fully complete.